Yo, welcome to episode 94 of Crash Dummies podcast. If you're listening to this could be one of the last episodes you hear for the free ball. No, I'm just playing. But we could be moving our double episodes to Patreon only very, very soon. So I would get over there ahead of time so you're not surprised and you're not whining like a little... I can't cuss in the first 30 seconds, but you know what I'm saying. So get the Patreon, subscribe to us on YouTube, stop searching us every time, subscribe, put that notification on so y'all can see when we drop. So you do know when we drop both times. Audio, you lucky it's the first 30 seconds. So I tell you something. Keep sharing our TikToks. Y'all doing a good job. Keep sharing us on IG. Man, y'all do the best job on IG.
Merch coming soon.
Hey, merch actually coming soon.
I actually have one made. I was supposed to wear it today, but I forgot.
Merch actually coming soon. We got the samples in, so we will wear them next episode so you can see them. Has it been 30 seconds left?
No, you're good. Go into the first topic.
Okay.
What we got?
What you mean I'm good?
No, we're not good.
Oh, okay. I can't cuss yet?
Nah.
All your listeners, I say y'all stuff for the last. For another. Dang, you sure? No, we can cuss now. It's over.
Go ahead. I'm just saying that.
I think it's day 1,143 since I've been wondering where they at.
Who?
The Forex niggas. Where's these niggas at, bro?
Damn, that's true.
They was having these big ass groups, bro, and was like motivating each other for a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I think
it's like two niggas in a room making money. It's like, yeah, y'all, hey, keep signing people.
A lot of there's still, I know I have some friends who do Forex, like for real, they're still making money.
Yeah.
But we're talking about like Forex as a whole, as a, those MNL, was it MNL?
I don't know.
Multi-level marketing, MLM, yeah. Those MLM groups.
Yeah, it's just a pyramid scheme.
And yeah, a lot of them changed occupations. A lot of them are doing other things. A lot of them are selling insurance.
Probably Wendy's now.
No.
Popeyes.
Some of them selling insurance now. A lot of them are doing the other new wave of like businesses like credit repair.
Yeah,
a lot of them are doing really like
credit repair
and how to start your own credit repair business.
Oh my god, these niggas don't give up.
I think when people have courses in general, sometimes it's like they make so much money from the course and not the actual thing they're teaching. So when you make more money from, say, if I want to teach people how to grow their social media, right? And I make more money from teaching people how to grow social media, then it's like I'm making all this money for them a course.
From a nigga that bought his followers.
Yeah.
He bought 100,000 followers and he trying to teach you the organic way to how to get his followers. That's called a scam, man.
They said Twitter made $11 million in like 3 months from selling the verification badges.
That's nothing compared to IG though.
Yeah, IG's making a lot of money.
IG just sold 44 million blue checks. 44 million.
That's what they said.
That's what they say. Yeah. And they say they made $616 million because it's $15 a pop. But what I'm saying is, one thing about IG that I will say the process is different from Twitter is as soon as you pay for Twitter Blue, your check is verified. We have Twitter Blue for our Twitter, right? As soon as you pay for, we're not doing that shit on IG, but we have Twitter Blue for our Twitter, obviously. Mm-hmm. But on IG, they actually make it like a process. Like you got to show some ID.
I was actually trying to do it for the Crash Dummies page.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you have to have the ID. But some people, I feel like I saw people getting clowned. People were clowning people to get the.
No,
ID.
They definitely deserve to be clowned.
I don't think so. I think if you're using it for your personal brand, I have friends and even like some of our pages like get impersonated all the time, especially when you're doing like a giveaway or something like that.
Yeah.
So if there's a way to verify who you are,
that's different. Yeah, if you sell something or if you're on YouTube and you got a brand going, I don't care how smart you got 15 subscribers, but you put out something every day. You don't want somebody impersonating you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you sell tickets to something, I get that.
Getting just for the blue check is kind of wild.
Yeah, nigga, you work night shift at a factory. You fucking need a blue check for it. Ain't nobody trying to steal your shift, nigga. Like
I think and they do have like the added benefits with the blue check too. So I think like customer service reps and stuff like that.
Yeah. So,
I think the main thing,
it's really hard to get hacked.
Exactly. And that would be the main thing that I would want to get it is like if they like just for hacking reasons. Like every time I see somebody get their page hacked like left and right now and they start saying, I can't believe I just made $30,000. Like, damn, they got them.
But that's the thing about America is like we don't fix shit. We just make it expensive to like fix it instead of fixing it for everybody.
Yeah.
So IG said, damn, another selling point to the blue check is to stop people from getting hacked.
Yeah.
Okay. Just stop niggas from getting hacked. Why can't everybody have a customer service?
But now
it's the same thing in like fucking cars. Like you'll see a car driving, right? And then you'll get in the blind spot. You wonder if they see you, and then they'll have that dot go off in their rearview mirror. You'd be like, oh shit, they got a blind spot detector.
Mm.
Why the fuck since it's been invented, why not just give it to everybody?
A lot of new cars have that now.
Not every new car.
Almost every.
And it costs more. It costs more. No.
There's a 2020 without that. Oh no, maybe not 2020. 2022 without that.
Why they've had it since I've been seeing it for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know.
It shouldn't be an add-on. It should be like everybody like should get it.
You heard Soulja Boy beefing with New Jersey?
Yeah.
I sent you the video on your phone.
The thing that sucks about the New Jersey video. Shout out to New Jersey. It was some ugly bitches that was saying it.
I don't remember the video.
It's like no shade to them, a little bit, but like when you're dissing like a celebrity, like you better be.
But I think it was one of those things where it was not. You know how Jimmy Kimmel will do that one, and then the person behind them like how do you feel about The Rock? And
then the Rock behind him niggas can't notice this 6'5" rockhead ass nigga behind me.
Yeah. But play the Soulja Boy video.
I'm going live right now. To shout out to all my fans in New Jersey. I feel like yesterday I overreacted on the video. I ain't even watched the video. I just seen the caption that niggas was putting, and I went live and went off. See, look, I'm trying to be nice. He talking about you banned from New Jersey. Hey, nigga, fuck New Jersey, nigga. We'll come and blow that shit up. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm done trying to apologize. I'm done talking about shit. Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck New Jersey, nigga, and fuck all y'all fans, nigga, and suck my dick, nigga. Every time I try to come on here and apologize and keep it right, that's what I'm saying, nigga. Fuck New Jersey. We'll come blow that shit up. We'll come shoot that shit up. Y'all don't got shit. Y'all niggas broke, niggas. Fuck y'all, nigga. That's what I'm saying. I'm done apologizing. Fuck Jersey. I'm standing on it.
The part that's like funny about it, he let one comment off get him off.
That's how it be. Like the post that we just put out, it's like niggas inbox and it's like we got that post almost got 100,000 likes and 1 million views, and all it takes is 2 people to say some shit and that shit throw you off. Like, shut your hating ass up. Now you want anybody ass that say anything negative. Yeah. Cause nigga, who gave you the right to say anything? Nigga, you ain't earned that spot to say nothing. Get your fucking followers up. Nigga got 60 fucking followers. Nigga. You don't know 60 niggas on the internet? That's what killed me. Yeah. Niggas be talking shit with 61 followers, bro.
Some people just want to spectate.
Exactly.
So
you just on this bitch just looking and commenting, and then you get to leave with no consequences.
You sound like Soulja Boy right now.
You ain't got nobody. I'm sick of these niggas, man. Niggas think because they live in the hood, they hood. No, bitch ass nigga, you broke, nigga. The niggas you around got money, nigga, you're broke, nigga. You ain't got no choice but to be in that bitch, nigga. Go work for your granddad or something, nigga. Get some real money. Nigga talking about $17 ain't no real money. Nigga got $5,000 in one night, one time, and keep selling. Nigga, you got lucky, nigga. You caught an out-of-towner that needed some shit. That shit never happening again, nigga. Get a job. 9 to 5, bro. Get more followers. You get over 100 followers, come holler at me. 100 niggas that fuck with you. 100 niggas that want to fuck with you on the internet. They can't even rally troops, nigga. What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? This nigga's so fucking lame.
That shit struck a nerve, huh?
Yeah, niggas get 1.3 GPAs and get mad at the rest of the world. Nigga, ain't my fault, nigga. You had a chance to read out loud just like I did. Niggas mad. Nigga stuttered in class. Somebody snickered. You gonna punch them? Like, goddamn. Sound like you got anger issues, man. Hate niggas like that, bro. Niggas think they run the world because they live in the hood. Nigga, I was just living in the hood a couple years ago, nigga. That ain't make me feel more tougher. Go fight them niggas that you supposed to be arguing with. It sound like you got ops. You worried about podcasters and shit. They gonna slide in my DMs while they sliding on you.
Max, you about to inherit some beef now.
Nah, Max scary as hell. and his friends scary.
What you mean? What kind of scary?
Huh?
What do you mean scary?
Like y'all scary. Like I feel like if
But not actually scary, like just like a weird scary, you're saying?
no. I think you scary as fuck.
No,
But
you're trying to say not
I'm
scary,
saying,
like scary looking. He's talking about like you're scared.
I'm saying if 3 dudes came in here, right? Mike fight one, I'm fighting the other. And the dude said, "Hey, do you want to break this up or do you want to fight?" What would you say?
Fight.
You will fight him?
I fight. I'll probably lose, but I'll hop
See,
in.
that's what I'm saying right there. They talk about losing. We're going to get you a gun immediately. Max going to be setting shit off. I said enough! Max like the type to give a speech before he shoots somebody. You brought this upon yourself. Remember that. In hell, motherfucker. Like, he already shot back, Max.
You seen the
Oh, what the fuck was we talking about?
I don't know, but you seen the new wave of like AI rappers or AI rapping?
Yeah. Like they're changing.
Like there's like a video like, you know, Kanye West rapping Churchill Downs.
Right.
And stuff like that.
It's fire though.
Yeah, it's fire. It's like I'm interested to see like the future of that because if I'm like a rapper or something like that, I feel like I would have whatever song I make featuring Kanye West with the AI generated like voice of, because the thing about like some rappers is like they can have bars, but it's just like who's rapping it, right? It's J. Cole and a random dude rap the same type of bar and it came out first, you know?
Yeah.
That, you know, it's just almost like what's the thing? Samples almost like that.
There was already a dude
reference tracks.
There was already a dude that got famous like that.
How? Who?
He was rapping through like an AI figure. Like it was like a cartoon figure, like an animated figure, and it was a white guy rapping like, and he was saying the N-word and everything.
Oh damn!
You remember that? We talked about it on the podcast.
Oh, the full AI artist.
What I think like a lot of people don't know, like when it comes to rapping, is like it's a lot of people with bars. Like I know people I got bars, but I ain't got no rapping voice though. Sometimes it's about the voice, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like it's about the delivery. That's what Drake was trying to like teach people, like during the beef. Like, oh, you stole Quentin that 10 bands, 20 bands. You ever heard Quentin rhyme that shit? That shit sound fucking terrible. But when Drake rhymed it, it became a hit.
Yeah.
It's definitely, so I think that's what it's going to help with, like the delivery of some people, and it's going to even out the rap game, and there's going to be people that.
I think it's going to really help with like the reference tracks of things too. Like, especially like if I'm, you know, like singers, they always sing the reference tracks and then they'll give it to the Rihannas and give it to the Beyoncés. But if it's already something like, say, hey, this is a reference track and I'm about to put Beyonce's voice on this.
And show you like, this is how you
this
would
is your,
sound
yeah, this is your song.
Without you breaking the sweat.
Yeah.
This how you should hit the note. Right here.
But then it's also then I feel like it then gives rappers and like singers the leeway to even just make a diss and see how it kind of goes. Yeah. And then be like, nah, that wasn't even me. That was AI. Like say if I really wanted to shoot back at somebody, like say during the Drake and the Meek Mill beef, right? And this is just a hypothetical anyway. But if Drake put out a record and it wasn't really landing well, then it could have been like, that wasn't the one I put out. That was an AI generated one type shit. And then you can actually go back in the lab and cook up.
Just stupid.
You don't think so?
Nah.
There's going to be a lot of people denying things they say now because, you know, it's like, it's not even just like, before it used to be like, if I said the word, and then they can splice different words to make a sentence. Now it's just like copying the voices. So there's going to be chances that people say something. They can have Joe Biden saying the N-word on the phone or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he probably said that shit before, though.
So,
no, but Joe Biden, bro, you know it's time for him to go, man.
I didn't know he was the oldest president ever.
I can tell. Every time he walk, I see dust come out of his pocket.
Now they said Trump is about to get arrested for real. Well, they indicted him.
Yeah, they trying to do as much things to Trump before like the election comes around, so he has all this stuff to like all these things.
I think if you're indicted or in prison and stuff like that, like you can't run. Like you physically can't run for president.
Which is smart by them. Trump don't need to be president.
I think what's the one dude that's probably gonna win? DeSantis. What are the mayor or governor of Florida?
That nigga making predictions for the presidential
Oh
race?
yeah, I think so. I think people are done with Biden.
But you know what's crazy? I recently saw a video, like it was like a video of Anne Frank on the balcony.
Like from Germany?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like they had a video of her. Like, ain't that crazy?
That's a video of Anne Frank?
Yes. Like it was, I think the video was getting something else, but they saw her come to the balcony.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And they still don't have any footage from Wilt Chamberlain dropping 100. That nigga didn't do it, man. I'm convinced. I swear that nigga had probably like 88, and they like, man.
They do got the sign of the picture of him.
Yeah, come on, man. That shit was drawn out.
You think they just thought about that? Like, this is going to hit in the future?
Yes.
Nobody's ever touching that.
Like, I think that was a great business move by whoever was the commissioner at the time. Like, let's get a nigga to drop. Like, people are not going to understand. Damn, I already told you Wilt dropped 66 and 30, and we still ain't got fans? All right, I got something for you. Nigga dropped 100. How about that?
But I feel like people would have said that was a lie. Wilt Chamberlain is dead, huh?
Yeah. Did you ever heard that funny story about what Wilt Chamberlain did? Wilt Chamberlain got on the elevator with two white guys, and one of them turned around and said, "Hey, how's the weather up there?" And then he spit on them and said it's raining.
He did that?
Yeah.
Damn. In what year?
I don't know.
He lucky to play basketball, huh?
Nah, I mean, they probably couldn't do nothing to him. Probably tried to hang him. His feet was still touching the ground. Nigga so tall.
Oh, my
But you know what's fucked up, though? But you know what's fucked up is that slaves was in the war and niggas was still being racist to them.
Yeah. That
Like, insane. Like, it's like if you look at the Civil War and shit like that, like, we're in a war, my nigga, and you're still calling me like boy and monkey. Like, nigga, we shooting back at the same people. You push me out the way. And in some instances, they was so racist that they wouldn't even giving niggas guns.
Give you pocket knives to go out there?
They was like making them go set up camps without guns. Like, hey, go spy on such and such with no weapons. Like, type of shit is that? Then get mad when they become a spy. I'm telling everything.
You getting captured? If you get captured by the opposition's forces, you telling everything?
America, that's the thing about America is like sometimes like if you're a low level person, they'll kill you themselves because they know you snitched.
Yeah.
What's the point? Especially if they know you got some great intel. It's like, what's the point of even risking it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're a spy.
You been watching Snowfall?
Nah.
You haven't seen the new season?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
I'm not caught up.
Damn. I want to have a little
Well, too bad. Hey, I got a question for you.
No spoiler alerts for anybody.
I had a question for you.
What up?
If a church, so let's say you're at a church, right? Let's say you attend a church. If the church that you attend accidentally cash apps you $10,000, what's your next move?
If the church accidentally cash apps, did they ask me back for it back?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll send it back.
You'll send it back if they ask for it?
If they ask for it, if they don't notice anything, then
Hell no.
it was God's will. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just start preaching. That's how I feel like in church you can like diffuse anything. Nobody's coming up to you like, "Give me my shit back, you old ass nigga." Not in God's house at least, or they gonna get the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, bitch ass nigga. It's somebody that's religious. That heart just broke off that shit. Assalamu alaikum. But no, I'm just saying. I forgot my loss. I'm talking so much shit. But no, all you gotta do is start preaching. They be like, "Hey, can we get that $10,000 back?" Be like, "I feel like God sent that to me so I can come here and give you the word of what it feels like to have 10,000 hit that bank account." Yesterday, I was sad, down in the dumps. The devil had me by my left and right hand. And God broke me free with that 10 bands y'all sent me. Thank the Lord.
You would still be sitting in church with 10 bands?
I would go to church more.
Oh, I would just left them there immediately.
And I just keep preaching every time. "Hey, you think we get that 10,000 back? It's only $8,000 left of God's money. $2,000 was spent on God's son's rent.
That quickly too. We gotta ask some of the listeners that question too.
Oh yeah. You know they're gonna play.
That would be a funny one.
You know what is hard? You know who's hard to deny is like a persistent weed man. Like you act like you have to take their number.
Yeah,
100%. Like if it's a new dude and be like, hey bro, I got that smoke. You be like you can't like just walk away like yeah I'm good. Like the only way you can do it is like you got to act like a cop. Like I got that smoke. What'd you say? Yeah. Okay.
I used to.
I mean, we're on 54th Street.
I used to always find it weird how they like try to secretly say it on the train when I used to be in Chicago. Like CDs, weed, CDs, DVDs, like they sold everything.
God damn. Nigga sold me Hunger Games and the 8th. God. Nigga sold me Katniss and Cat Piss. The fuck going on?
But that's great. That's a different time too. When you used to have to buy the bootleg DVDs in the movies.
Man, you ever heard that joke? That's my favorite joke of all time.
What?
This old Facebook joke. It was this dude walking out of Walmart and he saw this homeless dude selling DVDs. So he went over to him and he said, "What you got?" He was like, "Man, I got this, that. I got the Hunger Games." He's like, "Oh shit, you got the Hunger Games?" He was like, "Hell yeah, I got the Hunger Games." He's like, "All right, bet. Me and my lady would love to watch this." So the dude took the DVD home. Hey, went to his wife, say, "Hey, I got that new Hunger Games." She's like, "How you get that?" It was just like, "Hey, I got it. I got the plug, whatever." She's like, "Okay, let's watch it." She made popcorn. They sat down. He pop it in. Hunger Games go across the screen. They super excited. And they cut to the homeless dude. And he was eating cereal in the park, butt naked. And he said, "These are real Hunger Games, nigga."
What the fuck?
Bro. Oh my god,
Man, true story, man.
But the DVD guys, they used to. It was kind of a hit or miss sometimes, but you know that there's the consistent ones where they always had the high definition one because you know back then it was like the camcorder. To me it's funny because it's easier now to go in the movie theaters with a camcorder and record than I feel like it was back then.
Yeah, because that was the only way. Now the movie's just like happy you there. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, we just happy this nigga here. You feel me?
Yeah. I remember going to the movie theater and the other thing was to sneak into the next movie. Because there wasn't, because watch multiple movies. Did y'all do that, Max?
Yeah, I've done that.
I mean, but now it's like acceptable.
Allegedly.
Now it's acceptable. Back then it was like a thing where there was the people in front of there was a attendant in front of each movie theater checking your ticket.
Yeah, but once you through, you through.
No. But there was one. There used to be some in front of each, like theater
each
1,
theater,
theater 2, theater 3. There's a different attendant.
Oh, you saying there's not that anymore?
No,
exactly.
They don't
true.
care anymore. You can go and
They just happy you there. I'm telling you, they don't get most customers. Like, damn, you really could have got this at home. Why you here? No, it's $5.99 on YouTube TV. You here?
I know. I think theaters might die soon. I feel like this is getting more like Creed 3 is already out on Amazon. You can rent it or buy it on like Amazon now. Like it's only been out for like what, a month?
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta wait it out.
Yeah.
It's like the only time you really go to theaters is to like purposely support that film.
Yeah.
Like Black Panther with the Chadwick Boseman passing.
Yeah.
I specifically wanted to go to like support. I didn't get there, but
You didn't watch it yet?
I did later on like something else, but
On
I never
something
got
else.
to the theater. Huh?
On something else.
Man, watch out, man. I watched the real Black Panther. Wakanda on that ass. No.
You watched the one with Lois Griffin in the corner.
Whoa, chill.
That's why no matter what sites you go on, you can't avoid Lois Griffin.
Wait, so you don't like watching it in the theater more than, or like do you like watching it more at home or in the theater?
I feel like movies are a lot better. You appreciate them a lot more at a theater.
Yeah.
100%. Like at home, like Black Panther wasn't all that. But when I saw the first Black Panther in theaters, like I was like emotional. I didn't cry, but niggas around me was crying. You know, white people love crying after Black Panther to show they not racist. That's like I'm saying, like, hey man, just don't say the N word. We good. Nigga, we ain't gotta cry after the Black Panther movie. What the fuck going on?
How do you feel about people clapping at theaters?
Huh?
How do you feel about people clapping at theaters?
You know the only people that clap at theaters.
Nah, I see all walks of life.
I don't.
Theaters.
It's the same people that clap when the plane land. Like, sit down. Damn.
Nah, I remember, was it a?
Nah, clapping when a plane lands is so disrespect. As a pilot, I'd be like, what the fuck?
No, Nigerians do that for sure.
Yeah, because I bet.
Nah, because they be praying the whole time. They start singing it. I've seen song break out.
Nah, I couldn't. I'd be scared as fuck. If somebody broke out in song. Like, what usually happen, my nigga? Yo, welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast.
What's up, bro?
What's the
Is both
deal?
of y'all?
Yeah, that's usually,
No, it's just one person on the podcast. A solo episode.
Shit.
what's the worst date you've ever been on?
We went out to Applebee's, and I pull up early. She shows up at least like 30 minutes late, and she's got 3 kids with her. They all around like 6, 7 years old, right? And I didn't even have a problem with that really, but like she expected me to feed all of them, so I got to get us like 3 appetizers at that point. But they was well behaved though, so it wasn't really an issue. We eat, everything's cool.
Wait. How is everything cool, nigga? It's 3 kids at your first
It
date.
was good because we got the booths.
Oh, because you got the
So they were
booth.
sitting
It
on
made
one side,
everything.
and I'm sitting on the other side.
Okay, made everything cool. You got the booth. Yeah.
Yeah. So she gets a call, and she's just like, all right, so you just got to go with whatever I say. I'm just like, you know, what's going on? I'm kind of young at this point. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to just go with the flow. And like 10 minutes after she gets that call, this dude just comes in with her. And I'm just like, oh shit. I'm thinking it's somebody else. And like, we just got caught in something. But he tells us all to get in the car like nothing is wrong. So I'm just like, okay. This kind of a weird situation. I'm thinking that I'm getting like set up or something. But apparently she told him that I'm one of her oldest kids from a different baby dad. That was her baby dad for the other 3 kids. And now I'm the oldest son from a different baby dad. So I'm just sort of like, all right, shit. So I'm like, okay, how do I blend into this situation? We get into the car with it. And her other kids don't really know me at all. So it's just like, it's kind of awkward. But it still makes sense because I'm from a different baby dad. So I'm like a half brother to him. I'm still trying to figure out if like I still got a chance with it, but she's not really talking to me at this point. She isn't really talking to her actual baby dad. But yeah, he dropped us off at home. She dropped them off first, her and her 3 kids, and then he just dropped me off after. So yeah, never again, bro.
Did you and the baby dad at least have some bonding time since that's your new dad and shit? Like, what?
He wasn't my dad, bro.
In no
stretch of that was he ever going to be my father. But at the end of the day,
She never hit you back up?
nah, bro. It was kind of a closed door after that.
So do you think she used you to get her and her kids a meal?
Oh, shit. You know what, damn. Yeah, that's probably what happened, bro. I mean, that's an astute possibility, bro. That's entirely possible.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
All right, bro. Yo, welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast.
What up?
What up? I think you're the first Asian we've ever had on Crash Dummies Podcast.
I've been telling y'all be racist as hell. You get white boys, you get a lot of black people, but no Asians.
I think we definitely had an Asian on there before.
We did?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think he's the first Asian, man. So what you got to say as being the first Asian on Crash Dummies Podcast?
I got to say is some of us don't got no choice but to be audio listeners. So, you know, I don't know why y'all hating.
Why y'all ain't got no choice but to be audio listeners?
I can't fucking see.
Oh, my God.
You think I'm watching you guys? Hell no. I got widescreen vision. I can't focus that ball.
What?
Come on now.
You can't say that, man. There's a lot of Asians right now that's mad at you, man. Stop Asian hate.
Well, they can listen to me. I know they can't see this. I'm flipping y'all off right now.
Oh. This ain't us.
It's not us.
Hey, audio listeners, if you ain't got them boys got a big ass Confederate flag on their wall.
Oh, chill out, man.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. All right. So Jackie Chan, you said you got a story for us?
Yeah, I got a story.
All right, go ahead.
I used to live in Korea, right?
Yeah, we know.
And the north one, the good one. Anyways.
No beef with the south one either. We not picking sides. We not getting in y'all beef. We gonna see who win first.
You didn't want no smoke.
It sounds like they do. You should be really scared, bro. Niggas,
bro, tell your story, bro.
Them niggas talking crazy. Them niggas look strapped over there.
Hey, we already took Hiroshima. I'll take another L. I don't care.
All right, bro. Go ahead.
All right, so when I used to live in Korea, right, I was hella young at the time. Maybe like 5, like less than 6. But I remember I wanted a pet for a long time, but we lived in a small apartment. So my parents always said no. But I have 2 sisters, so we decided to get a pet hamster in secrecy, like without telling our parents. So at first we bought it. It was chilling, put in like a little cardboard box in the closet. And it was fine, but it like chewed through the cardboard. So we were like, all right, well, we can't get a whole ass cage for it. So we're like thinking of, how are we going to store this hamster? So we decided, I don't know why, we thought the best idea would be to keep it in a shoe, so it doesn't really look out of place. So we put the hamster in a shoe at night, like in the day we let it run around. But we like taped the top of the shoe so it couldn't get out. We poked holes in it so it could breathe, Don't be calling Pete on me now. But yeah, it lived in our shoe for a minute. And I remember one day, it was like, so in Korea, right? I don't know how it is now. Back in the day, like they didn't ID like anyone because it was common for your parents to like give you money. You go down the street and buy like a bottle of alcohol for them. So I remember my parents woke me up in the middle of the night. They're like, hey, I'm going to need you to get something for me from the store. It was like 2 a.m. So I was half asleep. So I was like, all right, let me put my shoes on. And I grabbed the shoes that the hamster was in. And I accidentally stepped on it. And I didn't even know what was happening. I just felt a little crunch underneath my feet. And I was like, hold on. What was that? And then I don't know if you guys know what sound hamsters make when they're in pain, but
no. It's something I haven't heard before. Like, what?
It sounded like a whole ass bird. I was like mad confused when I looked.
Can you make the sound?
No. You guys gotta look up a hamster effect because it's like some shit I've never heard before. But I took it out and it was still like twisted and shit. Like it was still moving. And I was like, I was a young kid, so I put it down and then I went to the store. And when I got back, it was still moving. So the fucked up part was we kept it. It couldn't move at all, but we still like fed it water and food and still like nibbled at it. And one day my parents were like, what the fuck is that sound? So it came in and they found the hamster. And I was like, no, what are you guys going to do with him? They're like, oh, we're going to take him to the vet. And I was like, oh, thank God. Like, I know he's in a lot of pain. And let me tell you, I think he's still waiting in line at the vet because I never see that hamster. That hamster, I don't fucking know.
That's crazy. Putting a hamster into a vegetable state is insane, bro.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I wasn't about to kill.
No, you don't have to do any of that.
Nah, man. You know they say like when little kids kill animals, that mean like they could end up being a serial killer.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch out for you, man.
Hey, I got a question to ask you guys.
The Korean killer.
What's the question?
All right, so y'all been friends for a minute. I want to hear like the dumbest shit. Like y'all got real angry with her. Like what was like the dumbest reason you guys like were straight beefing?
I can't say that.
You can't say it on the podcast, bro. It's for y'all to be vulnerable, not us. Hey, appreciate you coming on, Brody. Welcome to Crash Dummies podcast.
Have the camera, Max.
Because Max pissing me off with his questions. So
I don't know who I'm looking at.
this is Max. This is our producer / he's not a virgin.
He's not a virgin?
Nope.
Not a virgin.
Proud of you, Max. Way to go.
All right, we got a question for you.
Yeah.
What was the worst date you've ever been on?
So I feel like I've just seen stage of my life where I just need some free meals. I'm not making quite the money I think I'm making. So the guy was nice enough. We go out. He takes me to dinner, and I'm wearing like kind of a low cut top that was flowy. And so I went to go move my hair and accidentally hooked my top, and my whole titty popped out. And
On the first date?
First date. Didn't mean to. Complete accident. And I got really embarrassed. I was like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, oh, no worries. Like, I nutted twice before coming here so that I wouldn't be tempted to you. And I dead sat in silence, staring at this man for like 40 seconds. And I was like, come again? And he literally dead after.
He did twice already.
Yeah.
He goes,
Why you antagonizing him? Why you telling him to come again? He already did it twice.
No, he rolled with it too. He said, I can if you want me to.
Oh,
and I was like, all right, let's just move on because I got to eat still. And so we get through dinner and then we're leaving. And he was like, oh, you got that David Copperfield. And I was like, I've never heard, I don't know what that means. He goes, oh, you got that magical ass. And I was like, you know what? I think that this was a really lovely time, but I don't think that we should see each other again. And that was by far the worst date I've ever been on.
You know you've been on a bad date when you can't even wait to get to the text messaging to tell him that y'all not dating again. You got to let him know in person. Like this.
I let him know. And then he had the audacity to ask me if he could give me a kiss. And I was like, you know what?
Oh, after you told him you don't want to date him anymore?
Yeah.
It's funny because he probably thought he was being responsible. Like, man, I really like this girl. Let me bust twice to make sure like she knows I really care about her.
She respectable.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's like crazy.
There's some things you got to keep to yourself.
No, that was probably one. Yeah.
What?
But I don't know. He might have felt that it was a room for him to say that because
But I didn't mean to whip a whole nipple out. Like, that was not my intention.
But he might have not known that, though. He probably thought that, the whole...
He probably felt so controlled and so meditated, like, don't even worry about it. I've already released my demons.
Twice.
Twice.
Not just once.
Twice. He was probably calm as hell that whole time. That man was sleepy on that day. No, I appreciate you coming on the show. That was dope.
Yeah, thank y'all. You just hang up now.
Yeah, I'm trying. That shit hard.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Come again?
I was just saying, have you guys gotten scammed before? Like actually scammed? Like on the phone, or like you got an email and you like they said some shit like, oh, your shit's hacked or something like that.
I got scammed through like I think I was like 14 on Twitter or something like that, 14, 15. And there was this dude that said it was an actual Twitter thing that was verifying people. Mm. It had the verification thing and it had Twitter, but I didn't see like it was like a number after or something. It was like Twitter @Twitter17. And like, this is how you can verify. And I wanted to be verified. So I put my card in and they took like $1 a day.
What the fuck?
And then one time they just took $500. But what they didn't know, it was $5 in that fucking account. So it was so easy to track them niggas down.
I scammed the scammer.
And then I literally met Mike the next day. So I was like, nigga, this shit, a coincidence like a motherfucker.
You not meet me the next day.
It had to be you, my nigga.
No. You not meet the next day. You know the NBA is allowing people to smoke weed now?
Smoke weed?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
They ended up, I guess they're just ending the rule.
I think people in the NBA have like been smoking weed. They just have a lot of technology to pass every test. Mm-hmm. Like, it's easy. I think all the players smoke weed. I think LeBron, D-Wade, everybody smoke weed. They got to, because some of the dumb shit they be doing in the game is not playing. But nah.
It'll be interesting now because it's like...
Not the king, though.
I think, obviously, you don't want to, like... I think and Stephen A. Smith was saying this, like, I don't want players showing up high and this and that. I don't think anybody's going to, like... Some people might, but I think it's it's not. You wouldn't show up drinking to a job, regardless. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what. It's like the most extreme thing.
I'm sorry, but like Stephen A. is like so like you literally gotta call him out for him to like act like not correct because I don't want to say like he acts correct, but for him to like protect like black people. It's just like, bruh. You're talking about the majority of black people. You're talking about who's going to show up high.
Yeah, there might be some people, but it's not like any star players.
Nobody's going to take like people still want to make $1 million. People still want to perform correctly. People just don't want to be suspended for 60 games for smoking weed to lower their anxiety. Like you gotta play like in this podcast room, bro. It's so easy. Like everybody else, even us, like everybody gets to perform with no fucking crowd. If you're in a marketing. Perform with no crowd. You're in fucking a construction worker. Like, what if construction workers had a crowd around them? And every time a nigga dropped a brick wrong, niggas start booing them.
Yeah.
Right? Them niggas slam their hats down and go home.
Do you think that, so there's been players fined for weed and all that stuff too. Do you think that they should get their money back?
Should we let all the niggas out of jail that's in the states that is legal now out of jail if they went to jail for weed?
Yeah.
It's tough because you broke the law
rule at the time. Yeah.
But in reality, everybody should be out. Especially if the state is making money.
Especially if it's a non-violent crime, for sure you should be out.
Definitely should be out.
Yeah,
but somebody doing 30 years for selling weed.
I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, for NBA, not even jail-wise, for NBA stuff, I'm like, probably not, because it was the rule at the time. Like if you could not smoke weed just to make $1 million or be smart enough not to get caught.
It's definitely separating them because one is I'm paying you $1 million not to do something.
Yeah.
And I understand that. But also imagine being a millionaire and not being able to smoke weed is insane.
I mean, there's a lot that don't. There's a lot that don't.
They're crazy. Everybody do it.
Not everybody.
Everybody.
There's not everybody.
Some of the mistakes some niggas be making in the game.
They might just be dumb.
No, I seen this dude. He was saying, you know, those on the street questions that we love so much here. He was asking on the street, he was like, who cheat more, male or females? One, I hate questions like that. Like, nigga, what's going on in your life specifically?
There's never any stats that prove that either.
Nothing, bro. It's not like everybody has like, oh, she cheated. Everybody has a fucking tally.
There's no survey.
And what's going on in your life? If your girlfriend is faithful and you hear something that says women cheat, like 9 out of 10 women cheat, you see a stat coming off like that, now you're gonna like accuse your girlfriend of being unfaithful because a stat came out? Stupid ass nigga. But this is true though. When they say like the perception is that males cheat more, 100%.
Yeah.
But I think in a sense it's because males don't give a fuck about being on the other side of it as far as being like the cheatee.
The person get cheated on?
No, the person that's helping cheat it. So like for instance, here's
an
example.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so if it's so imagine this. Could a guy say this? Hey, I got a girlfriend, but I want to sleep with you for one night and never call you again. What do you think would be the girl's response?
No.
Fuck no. And she might tell your girlfriend, like, what the fuck is you
Unless
on?
you have some type of hall pass system with your girl.
Right. What the fuck?
Some people do have that shit.
He throwing in different variables unless your girlfriend's right with you and it's a threesome. Like, no, nigga. But if a girl comes up to a guy and say, hey, I got a boyfriend, but I want to sleep with you for one night and we can't really hit each other up again, what do you think the guy's response is going to be?
No.
Come on now.
You think the guys gonna say yes?
Yes, easily.
Seriously?
Yeah, bro.
You would say no?
Bro, some of these dudes are horny. Like, imagine being horny and not being able to get none. These niggas is lame as fuck. Like,
you think guys would say yes though?
100% more than a woman, yeah. We
don't know that though.
It's proven.
Where it's proven. Who's doing these tallies?
The stats.
Because especially the cheating one, because obviously there's going to be, you think a guy's going to tell the truth?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about if there's a survey. You think people are going to, if there's arguments already involved.
Right, you'll never get the stats.
You never can get the actual truth.
Anyways, going off what I was saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
None of that shit matters to your situation. So why do people care about what the masses do? You know what I'm saying? Why would you care about that if you're not in that situation?
I mean, yeah, I get that.
Why are you debating if men or women, like on a serious debate, like this nigga seriously debating
serious
this
debate.
shit? Like, no, hell no, men don't cheat more. These women out here sneaky. What does that have to do with your situation?
Yeah.
Did the last 3 girls that you slept with cheat on you? Your dick's little.
I think a lot of these dudes.
Hey man, she don't like seafood and you gave her shrimp, my nigga.
I think a lot of these dudes perceive girls. Their perception of girls are the ones that are around them, like especially when you're like in Miami, right? That's when you those fresh and fit dudes, right? All those girls are from Miami. There's a different lifestyle, just a different way of life. Yeah. You can't tell me if you go to Iowa or something random. Like it's not the same type of people. It's like it's just the environment that really matters. And then you can't perceive even the guys, like the guys in Miami or the guys in even like Chicago or something. Everybody's different. You can't. That's not everything. When they have these definitive statements like all girls and all guys, it's literally based on the area they're at.
Like what they've seen. Like, how can you argue about arguing about the masses when there's like billions of people in the fucking world, bro?
So many.
There's so many people in the world, and you're saying no, all men do this. Yeah. All men cheat. It's like, no, you don't fucking cook, clean. You don't do shit at home. All women cheat. Like, nigga, you ain't had a job in 3 months, my nigga. What you expect her to do? Y'all ain't went out. You took her to fucking McDonald's 5 days in a row.
It's not a bad date, is it?
Nah, especially if the other dude. Hey, you want to know what's funny? As I realized that change, the first time I was in college, right? And when I was in college, it was like 40, 60 black to white. So 40% black, 60% white. And
that was more than that.
I'm just saying my last year. Oh, yeah. I'm just going off my last year.
Last year. Go ahead.
Yeah. So one time I was in a huddle and the head coach looked around, which I kind of knew the head coach personally, but that don't matter. But the head coach came in the huddle and said, "Shut the fuck up and listen." And everybody shut the fuck up and listen. And it's just different because, like, obviously college is a lot more disciplined than high school and stuff like that. But also being around a bunch of white guys, they immediately shut up. And my mouth was still like... And I remember when I was in high school, went to an all-black high school, and the coach, who had won a bunch of state championships, told us to shut the fuck up. And everybody was like, huh? Like, nigga, who is you talking to? Like, I just feel like it's definitely, obviously, it's about, like, what situation you in. Like, if you 0-9 and you telling your team to shut the fuck up, somebody gonna say some shit back because we losing. But, like, I feel like if you at, like, a prestigious private school, coach tell you shut the fuck up, you might. But like if you was at my school, like we in the hood, ain't no coach saying shut the fuck up.
The thing for me, I think it's always
just plain shut the fuck up. Hell no.
It's always when situation gets aggressive that kind of pisses me off. When it doesn't have to be aggressive. You be chilling and you say, like, oh, y'all some bitch. Especially when we hooping. You know when you hooping, people try to like, oh, you a bitch and just like stop bitching and shit like that. It's like, bro, why?
Niggas don't want to hoop. Niggas always want to fight. Niggas always want to fight when something go wrong. You know what that come from?
What?
When dudes are getting their ass bust in sports and they want to fight, it's because their IQ. That's crazy. When they get their ass bust from the back, they can't help.
We're so immature, bro. It's insane.
When a nigga receiving back shots and he mad as when a nigga losing.
No, go ahead.
When a nigga losing and the only thing he can think of do is start a fight, it's like, you know that nigga IQ low as hell.
Yeah.
Like, nigga got no problem solving skills, so he just wanted to be over with. He like, damn, this shit is so stimulating. This shit is so crazy. Yeah. He busting my ass so fucking bad. Yeah. I'm about to punch this nigga. And he bragging about it. I can't problem solve. And maybe, force him left.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing the left.
Bro, it's always, you can always see the dudes when it's like, sometimes dudes don't want to debate. Sometimes I don't feel like debating somebody. It's just like, all right, at this point, just slap the nigga. Like, fuck it, just slap him, bro. And all this talking,
yeah,
you winning.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't want to, like, just fight, nigga.
Yeah.
At this point, get it over with.
But speaking of back shots, remember, you see the Jason Lee, when we talk about Kelly Oubre? Is that a wild transition?
Man, that's a crazy. What?
That was a crazy transition.
Nah. Keep going with the story.
But did you see what Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked was talking about? Him shooting a shot at Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
That was all.
Oh, so this dude Jason Lee basically said that he mentioned a couple times that he wants Kelly Oubre, and he finally saw him in person. And Kelly Oubre came up to him and was just like, "Hey, bro, love what you do, but I am not gay. I am not into that and stuff like that." And Jason was basically just like, fuck Kelly Oubre.
Because he got a girlfriend.
Yeah, because he got a girlfriend. He married now and shit like that. He wasn't saying on a serious note, but he did really want him.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of like, I thought that was kind of crazy.
What?
Because I don't know. I just think that's crazy because if he was a guy pursuing a girl that way, I think people will look at it differently.
No, I think it would have been. I think Kelly wouldn't address it though, if it was a girl. I feel like
no. If Jason was pursuing a girl that way,
I think there's guys that pursue girls that way all the time.
Not in the public. Not would just say that out in publicly and just
Fredo Bang is under Gorilla's.
I know, but if he actually went up to Glorilla in person and was just like, "Hey, what's up?" and Glorilla was like, "Oh, I'm not into you. I don't want nothing to do with you." And then in the interview, he was like, "Man, fuck her." Everybody be like, "What? You mad because you got?"
He's joking though. It sounded like it was a lighthearted joke though.
Nah, that nigga sounded serious. Nah, he's a character, bro.
Who, Jason Lee?
Yeah, bro. He is not. It's like those people that just like. It's weird because they're not afraid to talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
They talk like they're untouchable. Like if there's a rumor, like there's like even the slightest rumor that someone's gay or someone did a crime or anything, they're saying it.
Yeah.
So, but it's different from us where it's like if we saw like 1,000 tweets that said John Wall shot somebody.
Yeah.
We would not say it until it's confirmed on the podcast. He would be like, John Wall shot somebody.
We probably would have said that they saying,
but he sometimes they go into a story and like even talk about like the fake details without like confirming it. Like
especially at that stature that they are.
That stature,
Did you see there was a transgender person, quote unquote,
boy or girl?
I'm just gonna say person. I don't know what. No, I just have the brain power to think about it, right? But it'll make sense who it is, right? But they were quote unquote exposing Kevin Gates for going on a date with them or like sleeping with them. But for me, it's a weird thing when stuff like that happens because why is it like exposing if like everybody wants to be treated the same? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if just say Kevin Gates, that was what he was interested in. Like, should he then be shamed by the same person who wants those rights? Not those rights, but that wants that for it to seem more normal to then out him for sleeping with them. Because when you say that,
maybe that person saw Kevin Gates say, has Kevin Gates ever said something against that community? Or
I don't know. I think he had her on the IG story at one point too. It was something like that. But I'm just saying, like, when people say that, like, when you're in an interview and say you're transgender, I always get it confused. If you're a transgender and you're identify as a woman, you're a transgender woman, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
I'll just try to get educated.
Yes.
So the transgender woman is saying it, the way she's saying it makes it seem like he wasn't supposed to do that or supposed to do that.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it's
Caught you exposed.
Yeah.
Right. Saying like, yeah, I mean, that's what some of that world is.
Yeah.
You just be like, also, you can't say that man, it's just fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to comment on it, man. Sorry. I'm leaving it alone.
It's always, but it's just like a real conversation though, in terms of like, it shouldn't be like, if everything, all things are equal, it shouldn't be seen as anything weird then for Kevin Gates, right? If that's what he likes, that's what he likes.
Yep.
Right?
Robots in disguise. Autobots.
That's crazy that people can't even have those conversations.
Autobots roll out. No, you can't say shit, bro. It's crazy. It's not April Fool's Day, and some of these niggas still broke.
Were they? You thought they were joking?
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. Nah, it's corny. But Andrew Tate out of jail, huh?
Yeah, on house arrest.
Oh, you on house arrest?
Yeah, there's a lot of people happy and a lot of people not so happy about that. I feel like in general, people put their emotions in things that don't really like change their life, right? Whether Andrew Tate went to jail or not went to jail, his supporters would have still been his supporters, and the people that hated him still would have hated him. And that's that. You just don't. If you don't like him as a person, don't like him as a person. If you like him as a person, that's your thing to do. But I just don't. All these red pill dudes, they're just really weird to me. It's just like I never see them disagree on anything. They always agree on the same random shit, and it's so extreme. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird behavior, and it's always dudes that like I don't know. I'm about to say the same thing those dudes are saying about us, but like they got like. I don't know. It's just what
I mean. That's what it is. I mean, that's the where this the most people that's ever been on Earth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. So we're now to a point that you can be popular in your own right and have a lot of people that fucking hate you.
Yeah, that's true.
And still make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as canceling these days. Like,
it ain't, because I mean I can say anything on this bitch. I'm probably lose 5 of y'all, but the train gonna keep rolling, bitch ass niggas. Hey. But that's what it is. I mean, like, if Aiden Ross was like, back then it was real canceling.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it was more control and there was only so many people that had an opinion. It wasn't that many people on social media as it is now. Mm-hmm. But now, like, people can live. There's people that are making millions of dollars for being famous, and I don't even know their fucking name.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably pull up somebody that I don't know, and they make $1 million a year, and they famous as fuck, and I bet you Max knows them. Like, Max listens to Imagine Dragons every time he walks in.
I always say, even
who the fuck is them nigga? No,
even in like in a political standpoint, right? You always see the people that are, you know, hard left and hard on the right.
That's crazy.
They got a curve.
Hey, whoa.
But nah. Bro, stop looking at me. I'm joking. But
niggas is hard on the left, niggas is hard on the right. All right, all over there. First two fighters out.
They all have their own platforms. Like I would even call somebody like Steven like Crowder, right? You ever heard of him?
Never heard of him.
Super right wing dude. He always has those. You ever see those things like Change My Mind?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's him, right?
Okay.
So his opinions are, I would say, sometimes pretty extreme, but sometimes, you know, it can be not as extreme, right? But in general, that he knows who his base is, and he knows the further right I lean and the more extreme I get, I have that extreme audience that's going to be with me, right? Mm-hmm. I honestly don't see it as much on the left, but I do see like there's still like I would say who's extreme, like Hassan, there's a Twitch teamer.
To be real,
right?
Barry Sanders is
pretty extreme, yeah.
Bernie Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Yeah, Barry Sanders always rushes to the left. No, Bernie Sanders is like wishing
free everything, right?
Everything. Like, you know, Bernie Sanders was the class president that said, "In the vending machine free."
Yeah,
like, nigga, sit the fuck down. Yeah. Let's be realistic.
So
here.
you see that people always gonna have their core. The more extreme you kind of go, whichever way, you're always gonna have those extreme audiences as well, right? It's the people that kind of teeter in the middle that you trying to like perceive. Like, just say if the Ellen DeGeneres, right? Mm-hmm. She was seen as the you know, the super nice woman, you know, nice to everybody, giving out free shit, right?
Look like an older Justin Bieber.
Yeah, exactly. But then it came out that she was like actually an asshole behind the scenes, and the way she was making people work, and like the
I
pressure.
knew she was an asshole because she dressed like the person that you see in front of the movie theater that took your ticket. She got a vest for everything.
But then you get canceled in that sense because you relied on so much corporate dollars that once you're not seen as that super nice person, you'll never be really being yourself. Like it's gonna be hard for you to get canceled because you're an asshole on, you know, you're an asshole on the podcast sometimes, right? Exactly, right? So you stick with that, but you were like super kind, like, oh, I love these listeners, I love audio listeners, and the day you do something like
and they
out
catch
of pocket,
me on tape, like, man, these niggas some broke ass niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they turn on the camera, I love you, and I'm like, no, you fake, and then I lose everybody.
Exactly.
You're right. I also feel like the fans also come from. People don't realize that when you engage with content, you're just as good to them as like one of their followers.
Yeah.
So if I post something every day and you comment and say, this shit sucks every fucking day, you're basically a follower.
Yeah.
That engagement, you engage Now, on most algorithms, how it work, if you engage, you send it to the people that follow you.
And you're going to see it more.
And you're going to see it more because you engage with it,
Yeah.
dickhead. So every time you hate, you're going to see it more. If I see y'all one more time, man, suck my dick, you lame ass nigga. You not from the hood. You stuck in the hood.
Get back up.
I'm sick of these niggas, man. Y'all niggas want to fight or what, bro? What up?
Ain't no fighting no more.
That's true.
Yeah, there's no winning a fight. I mean, you already know once you land the first punch and they say, "Oh yeah, this shit's not gonna go my way."
Right.
I've been in fights like when I was a kid where I knew like after the first like I dodged a couple punches and you felt the wind go past you. It's like, yeah, this might not end well. So you gotta
This nigga ain't landed a punch. It's 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
He gonna have to shoot me.
Yeah.
Let me make this shit a tie. Go ahead, scoop me, nigga. Scoop me.
Getting scooped on purpose. That's the part I didn't like about fights sometimes is that you got to be ready for like if shit's never going. If you're winning too much, you got to get ready to sprawl.
No, I remember. I remember the age where power ups stopped working.
Yeah.
Remember when we was younger? And basically, the nigga that was madder won.
Yeah.
So if you punched a nigga in his face, he went ah. You know he was about to beat your ass for at least the next 30 seconds. I seen a nigga do that in Chicago on a train.
Yeah.
He got punched and he said ah, and then the nigga knocked him out right after. Like nigga, shut
Bro,
up.
fights lasted way longer when you're a kid than it does as an adult.
Because
kids, I think when you're a kid, the perception of tiredness is not really in your head
Hell no.
until the shit's done.
You in the best shape of your life.
Exactly.
At 12, nigga, you can do anything.
Yeah, once you reach like 18 on the bug, then you start like, yeah, this is actually tiring. And you start like, you get the mental fatigue more when you're an adult than you do as a kid.
Hell yeah. I think it's also that fatigue. Like, damn, where the cops at? That's the worst thing ever.
When you waiting for somebody to break up something and it's not being
You got 3 punches in and you about to get 30 days in jail? Like, what the fuck is this? How did this work? This is a terrible prize.
Yeah.
I should just kill this
Yeah, the
nigga.
consequence.
I mean, you might as well. 30 days in jail for fighting.
Yeah, I always think if you're like in the fight, you're trying to defend yourself and you shoot one shot, right? It's like I might as well empty the clip at this point.
Nah.
No,
Don't do that. Hey, no violence, bro.
No.
Don't be fighting. Hey, man.
no, you really should be fighting as an adult.
No, you really should never
No.
throw a punch unless you in a brawl and there's a nigga next to you not paying attention. You been looking to get some anger out. Like, why this nigga not fighting, nigga? But no, niggas, stop going to the Dominican Republic and picking up girls. Like, y'all gonna end up skinned alive, bro. Like, stop going to other countries and going to their hood.
Yeah, just to pick up girls.
Just to pick up goods, because they police ain't as good as ours. So they not gonna find you, nigga. So when that ransom come and you know your family ain't got money like that, niggas getting 50K ransom like this.
Speaking of brawls, but speaking of brawls, I've always seen like when I see something's about to happen, right? I'd start to walk back so I can watch it from a distance, right? I've seen people like when like things are getting tense, move closer to the things that are getting intense. I'm like, damn, your street like spidey senses are off. Because like, why are you getting closer to a brawl that's about to happen? You know, you can sense when shit's about to go down, right?
Yeah.
You see two dudes, you ain't gonna do shit. No, you ain't gonna do shit. Then you start seeing the one side getting a little bigger. Then you start seeing another side getting a little bigger because people are starting to converge. That's when you kind of start to ease out of that, not trying to know what people are saying. Like, I don't care what the verbal, I'm trying to see it.
See, that's how I was when I was growing up. Like, I would watch a fight, and if it's even, I'm staying.
Yeah.
But if somebody started getting their ass beat,
Exactly.
I'm leaving.
Exactly.
Hey, he got to do something to make a comeback.
Yeah.
I know that nigga. He got a lot of pride. He not letting this shit slide. Let me go back inside my apartment.
Especially when you see the two groups of friends. It's not even the people that are fighting. It's always the outside friends that are going to fuck shit up. It could be a one-on-one fight, and it'd be even like it should end there, right? It should be end. Whoever fights, you get in the fight, it should be over after that, right? But then there's always the outside dudes. They're prior to
what person? I really want to know. I don't know anybody. If you go to a fight with a person, right? If I come to the fight with you, that's how it's, like a lot of fights. Obviously, it's a lot of fights that happen like off the brink. But some people, if I go to a fight with you, I know with the possibility of like, I might fight too.
But like you're cornering me,
right? That's what I'm saying. I might fight too. I already know. And if I see you getting your ass whooped, even if it's 1-on-1, why would I sit there and then wait till you knocked out and then look at them like, good fight, y'all. Good fight. I'm gonna pick him up. Good fight. Good shit. Like, fuck no.
I think there's a point where if you knock a dude down, now you're kicking his head. I'm not gonna let you kick his skull in.
But look at it as like a combat thing, right? So let's say it's 2-on-2, right? Mm-hmm. Me and the other dude decide, hey, it's 1-on-1 fight, right? But to me, if he knock you out, what's it tell me that these two niggas not gonna beat my ass? We gotta make sure this shit stay even. They ain't about to knock him out, and then I'm supposed to be like, all right, y'all, put my man's on the ground.
Yeah, you pick your man's up.
Right. Now y'all get to talk crazy to me, and if I say anything slick back, y'all gonna jump me. You wanna be like your man's?
Yeah.
You trying to hold it in? Man, what you bitch ass niggas gonna do? Shut your ass up. Now you getting jumped.
That's when I come in and help.
You ever thrown a punch at a person?
No, Max, if there ever a situation where we both get beat up, just run, bro. At that, it's raps.
It's not a movie. I hate when they let a dude beat 3 people up in a row. And I see 2 niggas get knocked out. And they got something in his fist.
Oh, man. Anyway, man.
John Wick, you mean?
John Wick?
I haven't seen that. I don't remember any John Wick.
Bro, I don't watch that shit.
But anyways, if you made it to the end of the podcast, make sure to rate us on all platforms. Subscribe, Patreon.
Stop complaining, bitch ass niggas. Niggas complaining about the merch. Oh, I don't like this one. I don't give a fuck. I don't like the shirt you wore today. Did I say something? Bro. I don't like the fact that you ain't got a rim on the front wheels of your car. Nigga not saying that.
Pat has been on one this episode.
I'm tired of some of these niggas complaining. If it ain't constructive criticism, keep it to yourself or your mama, you bitch ass nigga.
But and the other person say about our studio, we're gonna add some stuff to the studio. Don't worry.
No, he real. That's real.
That's a good
complaining about a shirt and he broke his fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Man, think he's Jamaican too, nigga. Shut up. Bachi boy.
It's been episode 94 of Crash Dummies podcast, man. Peace.